Hey guys, my name is Michael Kubera, and today we're talking about the GAB AI ICO. So I got an email from them a couple days ago. They're a censorship-proof P2P social protocol. So pretty much they're a censorship-free social media platform. The beta was out in February or March, and now they're, they raised a bunch of money. They're like, why not? More series funding, this time through cryptocurrency. We're going to make our own platform on the blockchain. Stay tuned for this. Absolutely crazy weather, perfect for surfing today. Let's do it. Alright, so I got this email titled, "You can now make money on GAB," and I was like, alright, well, let's check it out. What does it go through? They said that they reached their maximum investment amount of over $1 million. Fantastic. They're congratulating. After this wildly successful crowdfunding campaign, we are now excited to announce our next stage of financing. GAB will be one of the world's first companies to launch a Regulation A+ ICO. That means that the SEC allows them to launch what is called a testing the waters campaign, and they're going for, they've already reserved over $500,000. We have a big vision for the next future, so let's chat. Okay, so I got an email, I opened it, it redirects to startengine.com, which pretty much is a platform that allows you to invest into other ventures. You're able to throw some cash here, cash there, boom. It's kind of like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or other crowdfunding websites, which is a little strange seeing an ICO use this, since they could have used blockchain crowdfunding sites, or they just could have made their own platform, but whatever. So they are advertising on here. Currently they have $625,000 secured so far with 500 reservations. They're still growing. So here's the thing with them. You can now make money with them. That's one of their latest updates. That, woohoo! We're made so much money that you guys can make a little tiny percentage of that money as well. And I hit the camera because I got so excited. Ooh! So I signed up for the beta back in March. I got super excited because I was like, wow, this is crazy. I'm able to post my content here without getting censored, which nowadays, that's a huge, huge problem, especially for people like me with my other channel that's now approaching 50,000 subscribers. It would have easily had 100,000 had it not been censored by YouTube and other social media platforms. Now, of course, it definitely fits the controversial tag, but I'm speaking for other content creators here. YouTube has done some pretty shady stuff over the past couple of months, anything from Adpocalypse 1 to Adpocalypse 2, where now, it's just weird. Of course they have their own agenda. Of course they're trying to make as much money as possible while secure their long-term relationship with advertisers. And it's just really, really strange to see political channels go down, to see channels that have anything from like kid content to even my Bitcoin channel being affected by this slowly. It's like, what is going on? You're not able to say anything. The advertisers want to advertise with most of these channels. They pick out these channels even without the third party, so sometimes they avoid Google and they want to advertise. They don't care if there's always an advertiser, or at least for the larger channels, And YouTube just pretty much picks out like, oh, this one's nice because it fits with what we're promoting. This one, not so much. See you, goodbye. And if it was just about money, whatever. That's still pretty important, but here's the thing. It's not just about the cash flow. It's also about the views and growing the channels. So what I mean by that is when a video gets demonetized, also your views get de-optimized. Your videos, boom, see ya, gone. So pretty much you don't see your videos in recommended anymore. You don't see them in the sub box, even if you're subscribed. So your own subscribers are limited sometimes from seeing your own videos. Now, of course, if they go to your channel directly, they'll still find it. But, think about it. When you have hundreds of thousands or millions of viewers, you do lose a little bit. And that little bit does add up over time where it starts growing exponentially. And you're like, wow, this is extremely unfair. So, YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and pretty much all the large major platforms have been caught doing this recently, and it's to be expected. So content creators like me have gone to Steam. I'm still posting on YouTube because it's not just about the money, it's about gaining an audience, doing a larger audience. Money's nice, but it's more about the views and long-term what's happening, okay? So pretty much I I got super excited with Steemit. I made quite a little bit with that, and I mean, currently now I'm getting out of it and I got kind of bored of it, but there exist currently platforms kind of like what GAB's trying to perform, where Steemit is the crypto version of Reddit. You have Zapple, the crypto version of Twitter. You have, what was it? D2, the crypto version of YouTube, and you have multiple other platforms that are currently working with the blockchain. And Chris from Cryptoverse made a video about this. I was gonna make a video like a couple hours after I got the email, and then I was just like, whoa, whatever. So, you know, it's about time. But still, I'm gonna make a response to Chris's opinion first, where he's kind of against it. He's saying pretty much like, wow, GAB could have just went to Steemit, or they could have tried to make Zapple better, which they totally could have. But most likely they will make more money making their own platform. So it's just a business move. They're going straight for the profit. They're going to make millions of dollars. The CEO is going to be chilling on a beach like this probably pretty soon. Or you know what? He's just going to buy his own full private beach. He's not really going to care. And boom, there we go. He's retired. So what's going on in crypto now is that there's a lot of ICOs that are not really offering that much. They just want some money and that's it. But here's the positive side of that. Here's what I think. So even if some of these ICOs are just straight money grabs, it has a good team. It's already raised millions of dollars. It has a foundation. All the bases are built. They've had a proven platform that works. They're just going to make some more money. And you know what? I think that they might do well. I'm not saying most likely that, you know, they're going to do fantastic and they're going to be the next. I'm not saying that they're going to be the next Ethereum or Neo or Litecoin or whatever, but what I do think is that there is a chance of them beating a lot of other ICOs because they already have many bonus points above most startups. They have the product, they have a good team, they have a proven track record with raising funds. They're good at marketing because they're a social media platform. So what else do they need? A lot of people invest into cryptocurrencies. I mean, most likely 90% of the people who invest in cryptocurrencies just go in it for the speculation. So what that means is if the money comes in and the company makes a bunch of profit, most likely the investors will make a bunch of profit too. So is it really such a bad thing that it's a money grab? For the long term of crypto, most of these ICOs will eventually get the money, get out, or they will not get the money and they'll fail, and that's it. So maybe there's a couple more months or a couple more years left before this is suddenly the bubble bursts with ICOs, and then after a year or two of rebuilding, you have better companies coming in and replacing them. So what happens is the future of the blockchain is getting much better. Regardless of what's going on right now, this is good news. I don't know whether you should invest in it or not. Maybe you should do your own research. Personally, I am not investing in it, at least not at the moment. Maybe when I have more capital in the future. But it was an interesting project to look at. Currently, I don't use it actually, so you won't find any of my content on GAB because I decided against it. I just decided to go straight to Steemit. Steemit's doing alright. It's at $1.23, but then again, it's not so much about the speculation, it's more about the platform, where GAB, in this case, might be about the speculation over the next couple of months. So, if you've never heard of it, hey, might be cool to check out. Anyways, Bitcoin's approaching $12,000. It is a crazy day. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good one. Thanks so much for watching, and we shall see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe or dislike or do whatever you want. I'm going to go for a swim. Bye.